I accidentally created a fake holiday that my entire town now celebrates. The mayor just asked me to be Grand Marshal of the parade. It started 3 years ago when I was a new teacher, desperate to connect with my 5th grade class during a particularly boring history lesson. I noticed everyone falling asleep. In a moment of panic, I blurted out, "But the most interesting holiday is coming up next week, Sock Freedom Day." 25 heads snapped to attention. "What's Sock Freedom Day?" asked Lily, my most skeptical student, without missing a beat. I spun an elaborate tale about how in 1879 our small town sock factory workers staged a rebellion against mandatory matching socks, declaring that people should be free to wear mismatched socks as a symbol of individuality. I claimed our town was the birthplace of sock freedom, and that people celebrated by wearing wildly mismatched socks and leaving one sock tied to their mailbox for good luck. The kids were captivated. I assigned them to interview family members about their Sock Freedom Day traditions as homework, assuming parents would tell them I made it up. I was wrong. Paratus, not wanting to appear ignorant about local history, pretended to remember the holiday. Some even invented family traditions on the spot. By Friday, students returned with elaborate stories their grandparents had remembered about the sock rebellion. For our celebration, students wore crazy mismatched socks. I brought donuts. I figured that would be the end of it. The following year, I had a new class, but my previous students had spread the word. Local shops started advertising Sock Freedom Day sleighs. The town's small museum even created a display with historical artifacts from the sock rebellion, actually donated by creative parents. This year, it exploded. The local newspaper ran a feature on our town's unique historical cycaldation. 3 neighboring towns now participate. Here is a charity sock drive, a mismatched sock 5K run, and now apparently a parade. Yesterday, our mayor called to ask if I would serve as Grand Marshal, saying your dedication to preserving our town's unique cultural heritage is commendable. I still haven't told anyone I made it up. At this point, I am afraid to. The holiday has raised thousands for charity, boosted local business, and genuinely brings the community together. My principal just approved budget for a permanent sock freedom display in our school library. The town historian keeps sending me newly discovered documents about the sock rebellion that he's clearly fabricating. I've created a monster wrapped in mismatched socks, and I am too deep to come clean now. Sometimes I lie awake wondering, is it still alive? It makes an entire town happier?